All right, let's touch table on some football. David, some music. I know the schedule release has got everybody all excited, so go ahead.
Yep, with the schedule release that came out last night, Mike, some interesting Vegas numbers since that happened. First of all, want to take a guess? The opening line for the Lions and Saints is out already.
Say Lions minus 6.5.
I was going to say 4.5 by the Lions.
Kenny is busy right now. Kenny, would you like Lions Saints? What's the opening line?
Opening line, I'll say Lions laying 6.5.
You two are close. Lions minus 7.
I mean, look, it makes sense. You're dealing with a Saints team that I could see them being much improved, but the Lions are still considered a proven playoff team. I think a fringy Super Bowl type team. 7 seemed right.
Okay. Would you like guys like Super Bowl odds or the over-under for wins?
Let's go over under on wins. Much
Okay.
easier to make a guess to me.
All right. Carolina Panthers. Over-under.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
I was going to go 8.5.
I was going to say 6.5.
Kenny for the win.
All right.
6.5.
You know what that is though, fellas? It's a Bryce Young indictment. I think you just watch that team play, and yes, they had a fun year last year, but there's no way the division will be that bad again. And ultimately, if you don't have good quarterback play, which they don't have, this is where you end up. I would bet against the Panthers this year. I don't think they repeat and have some 9 or 10 win year.
Buffalo Bills, Lions' second opponent.
I'll say, well, the Patriots are still there, so I can't go crazy. I'm going to say 10.5.
David?
Topping off my notes, I'll say 10.5 as well. That was my knee jerk.
What notes?
Yeah, I didn't want to be the same, but I was thinking 10.5 as well.
Okay. And here, understand this, because I know Lion fans get all bent out of shape. 10.5 is kind of that barometer for what the good teams are. There's 1 or 2 teams in the league that'll be 11. You rarely, if ever, see a 12.5. So 10.5 is like if Rico gives us a really good team, 10.5 is kind of that capper for me.
You know what? There is one team that is beyond 10.5.
All right.
Would you like to guess?
No, let's keep going. Let's keep going through these. I like this.
Well, how about a two-parter? Who has the worst win total?
Oh boy.
And what's the number?
The Dolphins at 3.5.
Okay.
I was also going to say the Dolphins, but I'll say 4.
That's where I am. I think 4.5 would be the lowest win total. The Dolphins could be 1. Arizona could be 1. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm sorry. Give me Dolphins 4.5.
It was a trick question. Michael, you had them both. It's 4.5, and it's Arizona and Miami.
All right, nice. No,
I'm going to give you credit for that, jury boy.
Thank you. Summons.
All right.
No, and the other thing, it's just really hard in the NFL to go 2-15. Like 4.5 is, if 10.5 is where your peak win totals reside. I don't know many teams in the history of this league that have come up with a 3.5 on the low side. That's why the NFL succeeds. Parity.
And I know the people are listening, the NFC North, so let's just go through that.
All right, one by one.
We have your Minnesota Vikings.
I will say 8.5.
I'm going 7.5.
I'm also going 7.5 because I really have no idea what to do with them.
We have a winner. It is Michael.
Me?
8.5.
I thought they were going to get me. All right.
The foreman.
We have the Chicago Bears.
Jim Costa, 2.5. Sorry.
Not 2.5. Come on.
1.5.
They're not winning any games this year.
I'll put them a step above the Vikings, but 9.5.
I'm going to go 8.5.
I was going to go 6 or 7. I'll say 7.5.
Michael, on a roll. Chicago, 9.5.
They won't win a game. I'm James Anthony Costa.
Your Detroit Lions.
I will say 10.5. They seem to be a bit of a darling always. They are one of the most bet on teams every year. I could see them on a bounce back being at 10.5.
I'm going to say 8.5.
I'm going to say 14.5.
Oh,
I'm John
10.5,
Jansen.
8.5. And who do you have? What do you have, Mike?
10.5.
Mike's right at 10.5. And
Let's
finally,
go.
The Green Bay Packers.
I found my calling in life.
Green Bay has to be 9.5.
I didn't like their offseason, but I'll go with David. 9.5. Lions are probably your favorite to win it. Bears, Pack, 9.5. Vikings, 8.5. Tightly squeezed division. Yeah, 9.5.
Kenny?
I think they want you to fight amongst the division and amongst the Lions specifically, so I will say the same as I said for the Lions, 8.5.
No, you're all wrong. It's 10.5. They're tied with the Lions.
That's not possible. Jordan Love's terrible. I'm Jim Costa.
That's your NFL post-schedule blitz, 97.1.